Alright, y'all. So today I'm gonna talk to you about the history of smoking, like my history of smoking. It could be, you know, how I started. Anyways, let's get to the point. I started smoking when I was in ninth grade, so I was like, I don't know, 15, around that, 15, 16. I don't know, but I know it's ninth grade. So, anyways, I vaped first, to be honest. Back then, we got these big ass vape, you know what I mean, right? Like those big vape, you know, that you drip the oil, the juice on the top of it, and it burns like a motherfucker. So it was really trendy back in the days, yeah. Anyways, I'm smoking a Dunhill right now. Dunhill International Dunhill Menthol. So, anyways, I didn't like to smoke. I like to vape because, you know, it was cool. Let's be honest. It's cool as shit, right? But anyways, I didn't know how to smoke. I just hit the vape and it was like zero nicotine, right? The vape, the juice has no nicotine. But anyways, um, I think it was second semester of school. One of my friends was like, you know, you should try a cigarette. I mean, back then I kind of tried cigarette, like those cigarette butts right here that, you know, some of my uncles, my father would have lying around on the ashtray. I would take it and kind of light it up and kind of suck on it. It was nasty, man. Kind of disgusting. But anyways, my friend, he asked me if I want to try a cigarette, and I was like, fuck it, you know? Let's do it, you know? So we went to the 7-Eleven near my house, and we bought a pack of Camel. We bought this, it's not a regular Camel, but it's like the one with the capsule. It was blueberry or grape, I don't remember, but I don't know, man. There was a sense of guilt when I smoked, right? Like, you know, people, I was scared, anyways, right? I was scared that, you know, once I got home, my mother would find out, or, you know, people just looking around, and I thought I would have been arrested, right? Then later on, I found out that's what people do. It is Vietnam, you know. You don't get arrested for these type of shit. You know, even in the U.S. or anywhere, you just don't do. You just don't get arrested for doing this shit, right? And I thought I would fucking get arrested, so we would hide in like an alleyway and smoke the Camel. I didn't know how to inhale back in the day. So I just kind of draw it into my lungs, directly into my lungs, like a vape, and kind of smoke it. But first time I opened a pack of cigarettes, I was like, damn, that's 20 cigarettes, that's a lot. It would last me like months, you know? But then later on, I soon found out it would last me a day. Alright, so now, you know, trying my first cigarette, I didn't kind of like it. I mean, it tastes pretty good, but didn't like it. So, I didn't smoke for a while. But then, here's a funny story, right? I liked this girl in school. You know, kind of talked for a while. And I was a shy kid, you know. I didn't want to talk to her like in person. We just text online. Anyways, When I soon found out she had a boyfriend, I was sad, you know, I was heartbroken. That's how I got like really into cigarette. So I was like, fuck it, I'm fucking sad. I just went out and bought my real first pack of cigarette. It was, I think it was a Craven A. It was, see, at that point, I didn't know how to inhale cigarette properly, right? So I just was chuck it into my mouth. And just smoke it like normal. Then after that, I kind of like to try different type of cigarette. So there's this Korean brand, Zest Marula. It kind of tastes like bananas. I'll do a review for y'all. But anyways, that cigarette was real light. I mean, at that point, I still didn't know how to smoke properly. Then I would, try around, like Marlboro Lights, some Vietnamese cigarettes. I was thinking, right, I didn't know how to inhale, so what harm could it be? And I wasn't really addicted to cigarette. I was still a kid, right? I couldn't really smoke inside the house, like right now. But go out like far, right? Like I would walk a distance to smoke cigarettes because I didn't want, my parents to find out that I smoke. But anyways, later on, I learned how to actually inhale. And man, that nicotine buzz, that nicotine sickness kind of kills me, man. I got really nauseous. I wasn't that good, The first time I inhaled was a Camel cigarettes. No, yeah. And then I smoked this Kent Core, it's menthol. And then after that, I tried a bunch of cigarettes, like, some menthol cigarettes, some other type of Vietnamese cigarettes. So I kind of smoked a lot of Marlboro. It wasn't really that normal Marlboro. It was like this selected craft tobacco. I don't know. It's cheap. Then I just smoke. And at one point, I tried different type of tobacco products like cigars. Got these Tuscanello cigars. It was really cheap. Could afford it. And I stopped smoking for a while because I didn't like the taste of it. Couldn't deal with the chemical taste of cigarettes. So I went to these vapes, right? Those pods, like these pod systems that has a bunch of nicotine. Because back then they didn't have these pods, right? These nicotine device, like that real strong salt nicotine. And after that, it's been vaping for a while. That's how I actually learned that, nicotine is great. Then I went back to cigarette because, vape tastes like shit. It's just a bunch of chemicals. So I smoked like a lot. Spent a lot of money on cigarette, trying different brand, trying different type. And what made me want to do these videos is because I watched those cigarette reviews online on YouTube, like Nick the Smoker or like Jacob Jones, bunch of that. That's how I got into trying to do like a review, but I was still shy. Now I'm not shy anymore because I grew up and I was like, fuck it, You only live once. You gotta try what you haven't done before. Anyways. Then I went to Australia. Cigarette price was fucking expensive, like $1 a pack in Vietnam. Over there, it's like $60, $50 a pack. Man, them was expensive, man. Smoke these Winston Chinese cigarettes, Pall Malls, Chesterfields. Like those packs in Australia was ugly, man. It wasn't that colorful like these cigarettes, right? But they got these real ugly ass cigarette packs that, you know, trying to prevent you from smoking, which it kind of doesn't work out. I don't know what's the deal with it, but it doesn't work out. But the price kind of stops you. Then I found out some tobacco stores where the Chinese operate, or like some Asians or some, you know, Europeans, they operate. You can buy them cigarettes for like $20 a pack or $15 a pack, which is damn, man. I mean, those were good. Those were all right, but it's still expensive. But compared to the cigarette in Australia, it was cheap. So, anyways, got back here, continued to smoke. Now I'm doing videos, man. I hope y'all enjoy it, man. I don't know, but anyways, that's kind of like my, you know, history of smoking. Oh, then I tried pipe smoking and tried real cigars, which is nice. Pipe smoking is great. I always wanted to try chewing tobacco. I mean, I've done Zyn, like nicotine pouches, but I still want to try like chewing tobacco, like real shit, right? Dipping. Kind of want to try that. Then I tried weed for the first time, yeah? That was different, man. I thought you smoke it like a cigarette. So I kind of smoked all of it at once, like a joint. It's like, shit, this is not working, man. Like, weed, it's light as shit, man. 30 minutes later, I was fucking high as shit. I got blacked out. And trying your first weed was kind of weird. But it's fun. I don't smoke weed anymore, but, you know, I stopped because it wasn't helping me out. Like, I still gotta go to work. I still do my uni shit. Weed ain't gonna help you with that shit, man. It just makes you lazy as shit. So I stopped. I still do it occasionally, but not that much. So anyways, that's my, you know, first long form video. First long form video. Tend to don't like to do long form videos because when people don't listen to it the whole way. I mean, shorts are like, you know, I mean, my shorts aren't really shorts. It's still like 2 minutes long, but still is something. But anyways, that's it. That's the history of my smoking experience here. All right, hope y'all enjoy it. Subscribe if y'all like. I don't really care. I just do it for fun. All right, peace out, y'all.